Hello you guys, it's Raining Simmies here, and this is my fourth time trying to do this voiceover, but welcome back to the channel. This is, as you can see, another Create a Sim video. I know I just uploaded one not too long ago when I started the Runaway Girls Let's Play, but this is yet another one for a Let's Play. That being said, the Runaway Girls Let's Play is still happening. No worries about that. I have up until part 14 recorded, I think. I just have to edit and upload all of those, but obviously I'm not going to upload them at once. But this Create a Sim here is for, dun-da-da, drum roll, it's for drum roll, please, the Zodiac Legacy. And as you can see, we're creating our founder of the legacy, here. I think I named her Bridget, something like that. I'm not going to talk too much about the Create a Sim because I have a couple things I want to cover in this voiceover before I leave you guys with the music, because that's usually what I do for Create a Sims. But there's three things I want to cover. One is actually related to the Create a Sim, and that is that I made Bridget here's love interest, mostly just because I'm gonna play him, but because I don't want to run the risk of story progression pairing him with someone random before she can get to him. So he's gonna be in our household, so is she. They're just, like, roommates, so we are still gonna have to build up their relationship to get to the romance part. I feel like that's not much different than having her meet him in the first episode. So, anyway, that was the first thing I wanted to cover. The second thing I want to cover is the multiple Let's Plays thing. You will hear me once I upload parts 12 through 14. I'm not sure exactly which part it was in, but you will hear me mention multiple Let's Plays in it, and the Let's Play I am mentioning as the secondary Let's Play I'm going to start is the one that this is going to be. So, I don't get misled by thinking I'm going to do a third Let's Play. I'm not doing 3 at one time. There's no way I can manage that. But for now, it's just going to be the 2. It's going to be the Runaway Girls Let's Play, at least until Beth, Scarlett, and Amaya age up into young adults. Then we will have this Let's Play, the Zodiac Legacy. That covers that. Not going to have a third Let's Play. I just happened to record that video before I recorded this and before I created these Sims. Anyway, moving along. The final thing I want to cover, the third and final thing, is that I have in early parts of the Runaway Girls Legacy Let's Play mentioned that I am going to be doing a Sims 3 lore series. And I have good news on that front. Maybe. The first episode of that is in progress. I am currently doing the research I need for it. However, that being said, the first episode is going to look a little different than you would expect a Sims 3 lore thing to look. Because the first episode, I will be refreshing you on the timeline of The Sims 2 and The Sims 3 in it. I will not be including The Sims 1 because it's kind of just a setup for The Sims 2 and it's right in between The Sims 3 and The Sims 2. It's 25 years after The Sims 3. And, like, maybe 5-10 years prior to The Sims 2 is what I'd guess. I don't think there's a confirmed time frame there. But yeah, so we will be covering that. I will not be touching The Sims 4's timeline in there because The Sims 4 is allegedly or supposedly on an alternate timeline. And honestly, I can't even be bothered to deal with that. It could be on the same timeline, but the Sims team decided, no, we're just going to put it on an alternate timeline because we can't be bothered to do the research and put it on the same timeline. So it's on an alternate timeline, and I'm not even touching that. I'm not touching The Sims 4's lore, quote-unquote, with a 10-foot pole. So we're only going to be covering The Sims 2 and The Sims 3's timeline in the series, but the lore focus will be on The Sims 3. Because that is ultimately what the series is going to be about, is The Sims 3's lore. The way that's going to be structured, however, is it's going to be mini-series that are connected. The first mini-series is going to be just the timeline stuff and the genealogy thing for, like, the big important families, like the Landgrabs, the Altos, the Goths. Let's see, the Curiouses, the important families. And then we'll move into the first series of the lore, which is going to be Sunset Valley's lore. Each of the series will probably vary in length of episodes just because of the fact that I am not going to cover every single little detail of the lore. I'm going to cover what I personally find interest in. So we won't be getting every detail of The Sims 3's lore, but we will be getting a fair chunk of it in each world. But yeah, that's all I wanted to cover in this voiceover. So before I can keep saying filler words like I always do, I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys off with some music. I hope you enjoy the rest of the Create a Sim, and I enjoy the music, and I will see you guys hopefully in the first part of this Let's Play. Bye, guys!